Welcome, my friends, to my channel. People was wondering why I left Jehovah Witnesses. I'm going to share an article was published by the Watchtower, will be put out January the 1st. And it's talking about lies, dishonest, things like that. But the problem with this magazine, it's not a study magazine for Jehovah's Witnesses. This one magazine will be going to the public. So the game of this magazine is to stop people from lying and being dishonest in the world to join Jehovah's Witnesses. And if you was not a liar, then you would become a liar. You would be dishonest, misleading people. So, will this magazine help you or make you more than what you are? So, this magazine is really amazing. Showing a guy picking up a wallet, looked like he got full of money, and of course it's January magazine 2016. Why be honest? Interesting. Now this is what got to me. It has about 4 different topics, but I picked this one. How dishonesty affects you. Get the truth about lies. Now, you was wondering why I left Jehovah's Witnesses teaching, okay? 1, their teaching was dishonest. What did I found? Lies. The truth about lies in their doctrines. What it did to me, it affected me, other people, and you. Because what we found in their past literatures, the truth about, I'm going to add another word in here, their lies. That's the reason why a bunch of us has left Watchtower's teaching of the governing body, because they was dishonest, not telling us that we was in a cult, that we was not literally should be called a religion. And when you show them from their own books and the proof that you've been lied to, then they will shun you, disfellowship you. So I'm going to play what this article says and listen to it. This is supposed to be going to the public, but this magazine should have been never went to the public. It should have went to all kingdom halls all over the world. So elders, parents, children could learn this magazine, from this magazine, and see the truth, what they have seen, that when they hear someone says, well, if that happened to you, don't worry about it. Leave it in Jehovah's hands. Well, this magazine will show that person is being dishonest with you, He's lying to you, and he's hiding the truth. So, get the truth about lies. So this magazine should be a study magazine, so witnesses will learn that they are being misled by 7 men claiming to be the channel of God. So let's take it from here.
Proverbs 26:20. Fraud. What is
Samantha, South Africa.
Do you agree with that statement? Like Samantha, all of us have faced difficult situations at one time or another. How we react to situations that tempt us to be dishonest can reveal what values we hold dear. For example, if saving face is paramount to us, we would likely view being dishonest as just another tool used to accomplish the task. When the truth comes to light, however, dishonesty often brings negative consequences. Consider the following. Dishonesty destroys trust. Relationships are built on trust. When two people trust each other, they feel safe and secure. But trust does not happen overnight. People build trust when they spend time together, engaging in honest communication and acting unselfishly.
Trust, when you was born into this religion, now you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old, and find out that you've been lied to because you put trust in those 7 men, call themselves the governing body.
Trust can be shattered, however, by just one act of dishonesty. And when trust has been broken, it can be very difficult to rebuild. Have you ever been deceived by someone you thought was a good friend? If so, how did you feel?
I was deceived by the governing body. They lied to us over the years. I would call that losing your trust.
Likely you felt hurt, even betrayed. That certainly is understandable. There is little doubt that dishonesty can destroy the fabric of precious relationships. Dishonesty breeds dishonesty. A study by Robert Innes, a professor of economics at the University.
I'm showing these pictures of these 7 men. Everything else, here on, listen to the guy's words. These guys has infected everybody like a virus. The virus is so strong in Jehovah's Witnesses, they are consumed so bad they can't see the truth from the lies. So let's go ahead and finish everything else up.
University of California found that dishonesty is indeed contagious. Thus, dishonesty could be likened to a virus. The more contact you have with a person who is deceitful, the greater your risk of being infected with dishonesty yourself. How can you avoid falling into the trap of dishonesty? The Bible can help you. Please consider a few Bible principles. The following is supplementary information. Forms of dishonesty. Lying. What is it? Saying something false to someone who is entitled to know the truth. Lying can include misrepresenting or distorting facts in order to mislead a person, omitting key information to
Jeffrey Jackson. Him. You want to know if he's lying? Go to Jake, Jakky Control. You'll see his name on videos that he was lying in court in Australia about child molesting in the organization that he knew was going on, and how they used the 2-witness rule to keep them safe, the predators, not the victims. There's one of your liars.
Deceive someone and exaggerating the truth in order to give a false impression. What the Bible says, Jehovah detests a devious person, but his close friendship is with the upright. Proverbs 3:32. Now that you have put away deceit, each one of you speak truth with his neighbor. Ephesians 4:25. Slander. What is it? Uttering false and malicious statements that injure a person's reputation. What the Bible says, a trouble.
Now, that is true. When someone like me go to the elders and show them the truth, they will slander us, calling us a disease, that we are mental disease. So tell every witness to stay away from us. And that's what they call slander.
Troublemaker causes dissension, and a slanderer separates close friends. Proverbs 16:28. Where there is no wood, the fire goes out, and where there is no slanderer, quarreling ceases. Proverbs 26:20. Fraud. What is it? Inducing someone to part with money or property on false pretenses. What the Bible says.
Proof on that, Jehovah's Witnesses, when you're giving your money to the watchtower, they say it's going on to the preaching work. It's actually going to the courts for, like Jeffrey Jackson when he was in Australia, of child molesting victims, that they are suing Watchtower because the elders refuse to keep them safe from the predators, which some of them was elders.
You must not defraud a hired worker who is in need and poor. Deuteronomy 24:14 and 15. The one who defrauds the lowly one insults his maker, but whoever shows compassion to the poor glorifies him. Proverbs 14:31. Stealing. What is it? Taking property from a person without permission. What the Bible says. Let the one who steals steal no more. Rather let him do hard work, doing good work with his hands, so that he may have something to share with someone in need. Ephesians 4:28. Do not be misled. Thieves, greedy people, drunkards, revilers, and extortioners will not inherit God's kingdom. 1 Corinthians 6:9 and 10. End of article.
Okay. Now, these men have convinced Jehovah's Witnesses, when you get up in years, give your money to them, give your homes to them, your property. Do not leave it to your kids. Leave it to them. And you just heard what they say. He called them extortions, frauds. And that's what these men are. People, you need to educate yourself. These are wicked men. And you need to educate yourself like we did. Otherwise, you're walking into a trap. And if you don't get out, you're going to lose everything. Like a bunch of them has. It's called wasting the years away and finance yourself down to property, because you could have saved money by not listening to these lies of these men. Thank you.